Hello everyone, this is Samurai Snake.
Yo, this is Entom, and welcome to the final game of the HFC SEGAthon. It's not as explosive a finale as we would have liked, but we're going to end things on a comfy note this year. This is Sonic World. Actually, this is Sonic Jam. How would you describe Sonic Jam, Snake? It's always been a bit of an enigma to me.
Sonic Jam is essentially a compilation of all the classic Sonic games on the Genesis with slight modifications to them. The most notable one is Sonic 1, because if you go to options, you can toggle timeout for all the games, very helpful, and for specific for Sonic 1, you can also toggle the spin dash.
That's a game changer, yeah.
Yeah, it changes the game and has pretty much been the holy grail of Sonic ROM hacking for years until it was actually accomplished. And there's also difficulty settings where you can choose normal, easy, and then original. Original, I guess, would probably be the hard mode, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't really get that. So what are we actually showing off in this finale, mate? We've got games here, but I'm assuming we're not doing full playthroughs of these.
No, I'm just going to showcase my favorite level of Sonic 1.
Okay.
And I'll also showcase the spin dash. I think we'll do Spring Yard Zone.
Ooh, very nice choice. I have to say, if I had to pick a favorite in Sonic 1, it would probably be Starlight, but I'm just partial to the PAL version of the music.
After listening to a couple samples of the PAL soundtrack with the 50 hertz refresh rate and all that, I can't listen to it. It's way too slow.
Yeah, it's well, you're young, so you're used to like music playing at its correct rate and whatnot. Meanwhile, we've got funeral dirges over here. Now, you have to remember that a certain Aaron Hansen played through Sonic 1 recently, Snake, so I'm not asking for perfection here, but if you could, you know, maybe not whine throughout the whole thing, that would be mostly appreciated.
Yeah. You won't get any whining from me, considering I pretty much know how to play this.
There you go, there you go.
For the most part. Ignore that, that didn't happen.
Well, we're on the that didn't happens already, eh? Oh, we got a Smoothies in the chat. Hey, mate.
This is a very good compilation, though I probably would say that the iOS ports are definite versions of the Sonic games now.
I'm still kind of, I don't know, not mad, but annoyed that they haven't done, like, S3 and K remastered yet. It's almost like Sega does not want money and so on.
Yeah, I'd probably also say that there might be some legal reasons why. Probably because of Michael Jackson having been sampled for a couple tracks for Sonic 3's soundtrack.
Yeah, well, couldn't they just, like, redo them and, like, have it close to the original soundtrack, but not as the PC version?
They could, but they'd probably end up using the old PC tracks of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which, I'm sorry, they sound like garbage to me.
Yeah, it's like you've known someone all your life, and suddenly you see them again after a while, and they have like a new haircut, and you're like, who are you? You're the person I remember.
This isn't the Sonic that I know. He has black eyes, not green.
Oh, we're moving away from this conversation as fast as possible. I'm guessing we're not just showing like a level of Sonic 1 off. What's the Sonic World aspect about, mate? This is what people pledge for.
Yes. Sonic World is essentially a 3D tech demo of sorts for Sonic Jam, and it kind of has a history with the development of Sonic 3D games. Like, as everyone knows, Sonic Extreme was canned, leaving behind like a mound of unreleased prototypes.
Yeah.
And some from screenshots, a 3D demo that I've seen on the old Sonic Cult website. That site has gone defunct now.
Aw.
But this is like the closest that we could have seen to an actual 3D Saturn Sonic game.
Yeah. I don't know how to feel about Extreme. I mean, part of me just likes the idea of it, but I imagine it wouldn't be very fun in motion. Maybe that's why it was canned. You know, it wasn't just to save money, it's because the idea didn't really seem fun in the end.
Yeah, I was kind of on the bandwagon of, yeah, this would have been great to have been released, and looking back at it now, no, it just doesn't feel Sonic-like.
I'm fine with like diverging from the main type of gameplay every so often. Hell, that's part of the reason I like SA1 so much. I was one of those weird fans who liked all the extra gameplay styles and whatnot. But if you take Sonic and you don't make him like fast or anything like that, there's something going on.
Yeah. I mean, you have 3D Blast, which, well, is kind of a mixed bag. You'll probably either love it or hate it.
Love it.
I haven't gone back to play it in quite a while. I owned the Saturn version of that first.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants with his Richard Jocks soundtrack. That's right. I called him out. He doesn't know what to do. I think my favourite Bandit was always these the rollerball ones, because there was actually a Sonic the Comic strip that featured a good version of one of those Bandits, and yeah, that's actually just the story. I've already got an addendum, an epilogue to it. It's just a piece of my childhood, and I hope you all appreciate that.
Yeah. The roller is definitely my favorite Badnik in Sonic 1. Alright, after this level, I will go back to the main menu and also go into Sonic World.
Gotcha, mate. So, when did you first play Jam? Was it like when it came out? Were you lucky enough to have a Saturn around that time?
Yeah, I ended up actually getting a Saturn somewhat close to its release date in America. And I'm actually glad that I owned a Saturn growing up instead of a PlayStation or an N64 first, because then I wouldn't have seen the arcade perfect ports of Street Fighter Alpha 1 and 2, along with some other Saturn gems.
Yeah, I've got to say the Saturn has always been that rare and exotic console that I've never really owned myself, but I've played on once or twice, so it was like, it's cool. It's like I got a plane ticket to Gametopia, and now I'm here, playing this. Oh well, can't afford it, bye now.
Yeah, I mean, one game that hasn't ever seen the light of day again, I think, which is also developed by SEGA, correct me if I'm wrong, is Clockwork Knight 1 and 2, which are actually supposed to be two halves of one whole game.
Have a look here. I'm seeing Clockwork Knight 2. It did release on the Saturn, it seems.
Yeah, that was a very fun game to play upon the Saturn's release. I never owned Clockwork Knight 2, though.
Oh my god, he's actually using a key like a sword. This is the first instance of a keyblade, I think.
Exactly.
Like, guys, look at this shit. Snake is not going to record Sonic Genesis GBA for HFC. That's Flame. He's the one who suffers.
Sonic GBA never happened.
No.
Easy way to take care of this. Just go to the outer edges of the stage.
What, does he not, like, calm down at those points?
Well, I could have done better there. I can try that again. But basically, the best way to do it is to make him take out the outer sections of the stage.
You fell. Oh well. Second down's the charm.
Right. I believe there might be rings here, since this is... well, no. I remember on normal difficulty for Sonic 2 and Sonic Jam, there are actual rings present in Death Egg Zone. Because usually on the normal version, on the original version of the game, there are none. So basically making it much easier than usual.
Snake's not gonna die over and over, it's fine. Smoothie says, Sonic 1 trivia for you. You have only 10 opportunities to get all 6 Chaos Emeralds throughout the entire game, or in a single playthrough. I think there's about 32 in Mania, just to put things into perspective.
Okay, last life.
Well, we never said we were going to do a full playthrough of Sonic 1. This is mostly the introductory bands.
Yeah.
And really, who likes this boss anyway? Let's be honest.
I'd probably say it's one of the difficult bosses of the game. Of course, the crown of difficulty goes to the Labyrinth Zone boss.
Labyrinth Zone boss. Isn't that just a Chase Robotnik thing?
Yeah.
Oh, are you being facetious or are you like being serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Labyrinth is kind of high in difficulty, so I'll give you that one, Snake. You're allowed to have it. Oh, apparently you have a reputation for dying, says Deimos.
Shut up.
Shut up, Deimos, that's not nice.
I got him locked into a pattern.
Nice. Exploit it.
Alright, come here. Bingo!
Nice.
That's how you do it.
I'm so proud of you, Snake, playing these 20-year-old games.
And that does it for Sonic 1, guys. Let's exit.
Wow, that was speedrun of all time, I think.
Alright. Okay,
I love
there
the
we
UI and whatnot for Jam, that's great.
Alright, that's how you get out of that menu. I've forgotten how to get out of that menu. You press the B button if you own the sound.
Some say some people have been stuck in that menu for 20 years.
Right, so this would mark Sonic's second 3D appearance in an actual 3D game. The first one being Christmas Nights.
Ah, yes, of course.
Just match the presents, and once you get two of a kind for Sonic, you unlock them.
Sweet as.
Too bad it wasn't included in the HD version for PS3, PC, and 360.
No. I can't be the only one, right? I want another Sonic like this, just running about and like going fast. Like, have all the kinds of crazy level tropes that you want, but and a simple story, I guess, just to make things more cohesive. But I think they need to dial things back a bit instead of adding random gimmicks and whatnot.
Definitely. Unleash could have been decent if they just took the werehog out. In my point of view.
I get what you're saying. I still think Unleashed is art inspired though. Right. Well, yeah, Adventure is a lot different than this Flame. You know, it's much wider scope. There's more characters and so on. But I don't know. There's just something very quaint and charming about this.
There's one more lamppost somewhere here that's red.
Mm-hmm.
But besides being a tech demo, there are actual missions that you can do in Sonic World. They basically amount to time trials.
Axel, you cannot use Bison dollars to donate, you silly king.
Okay, of course, that's where it is, right by the start!
You motherfucker, I was behind you the whole time. You didn't even see.
Alright, next goal, 50 rings. That'll be a piece of cake.
Mm-hmm.
I struggled some with these time trials as a kid, but now they're pretty relatively easy. I'm not gonna say they're, like, completely easy, because I did struggle in practice.
You still have to push forward on the controller, you know,
yeah.
It doesn't win itself.
There are other areas that we can actually visit, and I am going to be paying a visit to some of those.
This is where I first saw the trailer for the OVA, and I was just enamored with it. Like, holy shit, a live action, a full-length Sonic movie? Are you shitting me? But no, dear viewers, they were not. And years later, I would finally own my own VHS copy, and it was cheesy, yeah, but I love it. I don't care.
Right, that takes care of that trial. Let's go to the character house.
Yes, where the house where the characters live.
Obviously. There are actually 2 rooms, one for Sonic and his friends, and one for Eggman. And I actually own a Japanese copy of this. I owned an English one growing up, and well, that one got scratched up because kids don't take care of their games nowadays. But as you can see, Sonic actually has likes and dislikes. Music, fast-moving things, the word slow. He hates the word slow, rather, and tears, basically crying people.
Okay, I've got a screen cap that. Okay, done.
It also shows actual emotions for all the Sonic characters as well. And has actual model examples of all the characters, in case, I guess, anyone wanted to animate or draw them.
Yeah, for sure. But that Sonic laughing thing is pretty iconic, honestly.
Oh yeah, I saw that on many Valentine's Day cards.
Oh, wow. Draw a circle, then draw the rest of the fucking Sonic.
Right, let's go over to Tails. Fun fact about Sonic Jam, it took 2 months to localize this and release this. Because honestly, what else is there to localize? But they actually probably dropped the ball when it comes to the movie theater.
Oh, they kept his dislike of Thunder in the OVA. That's cool.
Yeah, and weak point, Tails has none. He's invincible.
As long as he has a mint candy, he's good to go.
I mean, he's technically invincible because you can constantly abuse him in Sonic games.
Apparently there is an OVA or whatever reference in Mania Plus somewhere where he reacts to lightning.
Oh yeah, that's in the transition between Metallic Madness and Titanic Monarch.
Yes it is, yeah. Just come back to me now, so it did. Classic Tails is the cutest, I think.
Exactly.
I don't think there's any argument there, yeah.
And let's go over to Knuckles, who's probably has the more interesting profile. Because his weak point is girls, because he's very shy.
Yep. Weird for a guy with like 4 penises.
Wow. And he really hates strong sunshine. Also seen in the OVA.
Yeah, he must be a Brit then, because heatwave recently, jeez.
Or he might just be an Australian, maybe.
G'day, mate. I'm rougher than the rest of them.
Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I don't know if that's authentic enough, but whatever.
I'd rather throw a shrimp on the fucking Barbie. Alright, what about friends? What's under friends?
Alright. Under friends, you get the only friends that Sonic really needs, which are all the animal buddies that he frees in all those robot shells. Pocky, Flicky, Ricky, Pecky, Picky, Rocky, Cucky. And that's pretty much all of them, which are used for actual characters that were made original in the Sonic comic for England, I believe. Alright, that's all Sonic's friends. Let's go over to the Eggman character house.
Okay.
Oh, he's called Dr. Robotnik. I'm sorry.
The localization failed.
Well, this is before that they merged the American and Japanese canons for the games. But this is Eggman. He never gives up, and regardless of his IQ, he acts like a child.
Yep, that's him.
I always think, looking back at this, when I went through the character house again, that there is a huge anime quality for Dr. Eggman, if you've seen Studio Ghibli films enough.
Very much so. In fact, the boiler guy in Spirited Away looks almost exactly like him.
Yeah. He was actually almost a consideration for the actual main character for the game that eventually became Sonic 1, I believe.
Ooh.
Complete in his pajamas.
Oh. Oh man, this like classic Eggmobile designs are so aesthetic.
Yeah. Along with that one of Eggman looking like he's getting giddy or something like that over his new toy.
I'm writing the shit out of this.
And then you got Bagnicks, which are all the original drawings from the Japanese manuals of Sonic 1 through Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very neat. But actually,
we have a donation, Snake. Sorry to interrupt you. Before I say goodbye to this marathon, one more last fist bump from Flame, $10. Oh, thank you very much, Flame. Now you may continue.
Yeah. I like how there's a difference between the shading of Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 and Beyond's Badniks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see it.
What I was getting at was, you can actually switch between the Japanese and English versions of Sonic 1 through Knuckles in the actual compilation, and also look at the Japanese manuals too.
Yeah, for sure. I think this art style is, to me, like what Ken Sugimori's classic watercolor stuff was to Pokemon. Like, the modern CGI renders are fine, but this is, I'm gonna say it again, aesthetic.
Yeah, that's the style to classic Sonic games, using a lot of gradients, I think, for the shading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a Badnik called Poindexter.
Of course there is.
And that's gonna wind it up. Oh, there's Egg Robo.
Nice.
He's a playable character in Sonic R.
Yes, he is.
That wraps it up for the character house. Let's get back to doing time trials.
Hell yeah. This ain't no Richie playthrough. We ain't here to look at pictures.
Hey,
I mean,
yeah.
We were. It was fascinating, but yeah, let's get on with some more time trials, mate.
Right. So the next time trial is to touch Tails.
Sorry?
You have to touch Tails. Make up your own joke.
Oh my god.
Or why don't you just have a seat over there?
What the fuck?
This is where all those fanfictions come into play. Anyways.
Yeah.
Let's go find Tails.
And touch him.
He should be nearby from the sound of things. You can hear his trademark flying noise whenever he gets nearby.
That's what a flying fox sounds like.
You can actually clear this time trial much faster if you just wait for him to pass nearby the start.
Mm-mm.
And complete it in record time, might I add, but...
Jeez.
The drawback is he moves around in a predetermined pattern.
Okay.
So finding him can range from easy to... Oh, he's nearby. That was him. Damn it, Tails, get back here!
No, I don't want to be touched, but we have a donation for $11 from 0J. One last donation from me to round things out. Thank you very much, mate. We are now at 4,271 cents for Child's Play. Oh, $4,200.71. There we go. I said words correctly this time.
And there we go. Tails has been touched. Call Chris Hansen.
Snake, please, no.
Next one. 5 blue lampposts, actually. They're called points, but you know they're lampposts.
Yeah, for sure.
There's one over here. Then there are 2 on this hill, one underneath the bridge, one on top of this other hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there should be one over here. Tails, you got touched again, I'm sorry. And you also see this nice spinning animation when Sonic jumps off the spring right there.
I just saw Tails stop me from hitting the spring.
I really like that spinning animation when Sonic jumps on those springs.
It's pretty nice, yeah. Didn't they use a similar thing in 3D Blast, actually?
I don't think so.
Well, I definitely remember him spinning.
Huh. Well, it's been ages
well.
since I played it.
And who really cares about Flicky's Island anyway, let's be honest.
Yeah. 7 secret cards. What do these cards contain? They contain the actual cheat codes for all the original Sonic games.
Exodia. Oh, that's even better.
Alright, let's see. There's one that I typically miss that's hiding in the bushes right over here.
Mm-hmm.
So as everyone knows, pretty much all the classic Sonic games had level select, debug mode, all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
I only fooled with debug mode for Sonic 1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't recall trying out too much, honestly.
But I mean, the most that I fooled around with Sonic 2 was essentially fooling around with a teleport monitor that you can put into the game, and you can essentially create Super Tails.
Ooh,
and
nice.
also Super Sonic at the same time.
Don't worry, Snake, I have faith in you. I saw you practicing before we started, you sneaky king.
Yeah. Right, there is one on a floating platform over here. Kinda wish that they fixed the camera, though, here. But you can manipulate it a bit. But more so like a view straight in front of you. The overhead view works, though, except... Oh! Control isn't exactly as tight as I'd like it.
Well, you know, I would say it improved in later games, but let's be honest with ourselves here.
Slipped right off of that.
Oh, what are you like? This time trial is in shambles.
Okay, reset.
Retake. We couldn't finish the SEGAthon without a retake. Are you mad?
Right, there's that one. Is there one behind here? Yes, there is. I missed that one. Next. Okay, I think... No, that platform's used for something else.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, mate. It's the last game of the fun. We can chill. We can just look at Sonic jumping from hither to thither. There are flickies, there are rings. I'm gonna be honest, I'm drinking tea. It's 1 in the morning. I have the Sonic 3D Blast Genesis soundtrack on. That's right, Genesis. And I am just cool as a cucumber right now.
Alright, that's 5 cards. There's one more over here. Right, and then there's one more elsewhere that always escapes me.
Well.
No, that isn't it.
Yeah, Blast was on Genesis, and it's called Sonic 3D Flicky's Island here in Europe.
Right, that I believe is an art gallery. contains a lot of Sonic images that you might see in Sonic the Screensaver.
Interesting.
Okay, there's the other one. That one floating on a platform in midair.
No, Blast and 3D Blast are different games. I know, it's confusing.
Yeah, one's mediocre, the other one is god-awful.
Which is which, Snake? You're breaking my heart.
We'll just leave that a mystery.
The many mysteries of the SEGAthon.
Alright, that's 2. Actually, I kind of would like to see the Mania team tackle a 3D Sonic game using this quality of graphics.
Oh, are you sure they're ready for 3D?
They probably might know how to handle Sonic in 3D. Might. I don't know that for a fact, but all I have is just a couple of fan projects that amount to making a basic 3D game engine for Sonic.
Right. I mean, the special stages in Mania work pretty well for the most part.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Okay, this should make 5. We got 2 more, one behind the art gallery, and then another one on that last floating platform by the home base.
You got it. What is Sonic Utopia? Is it just that one big free-running thing?
Yeah, I believe so.
Not really sure how to feel about that.
There's also a 2D game engine called Sonic World as well, probably taking its name from this.
Yeah.
Now we have 3 balloons to blow up. One of them we're going to need Tails for, the other one jumping on some platforms, and pretty much the same for the last one. So I'm just going to wait for Tails to show up here, because that's the easiest way to do this.
Yes, indeed.
So I take it you've owned a Saturn before.
No, I haven't. I mentioned this during when we were playing Sonic 1. It was that elusive Sega console.
Okay.
That's... alas for poor Tom.
It's a shame that this Saturn was marketed poorly in the Western world, because it's pretty much thanks to a man named Bernard Stolar, who wanted to show off the amazing 3D capabilities of the Saturn, along with his anti-2D and anti-RPG attitude that sealed the Saturn's fate.
Didn't the Saturn have really good 2D games though? Like you had the Mega Man stuff. You also had that really sick-looking Crystal platform, or Astal or something.
Yeah, it had an amazing backlog or archive of 2D games.
Yeah.
Loaded with RPGs, one of them being the definitive version of, I think it's Lunar the Silver Star Story Complete. Okay, there's the last one. I'm not gonna let that one slip past me. As if I can jump on top of the tree. There we go.
The people are very much looking forward to see you return to Monster Hunter, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Not long now, guys. Not long now.
It'll probably have to be the week after next, because I'm gonna be out of town seeing my girlfriend. We're gonna go to Medieval Times, actually.
Wow, it had a Saturn version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, only in Japan.
Yeah, and it's actually very decent. Okay, I messed that up. Whatever. Next mission, 100 rings in 2.5 minutes. Let's get on with it.
Yeah, let's do this shit.
There's actually a playable version of Maria in Saturn's Symphony of the Night, which plays actually a lot like Mega Man.
Huh.
Because in the PSP version, she played more like her original self in, what's it called? Rondo of Blood. There we go. Okay, somehow I miraculously stayed on that platform. Alright, 50 rings, halfway done. It also had the Saturn version of Pocket Fighter, which got a PlayStation release.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It's a pretty cute looking game.
Yeah, called Super Gem Fighter for arcades, but they kept the Pocket Fighter name for some reason on PlayStation.
It works, I guess. It basically describes what the game is like.
Yeah. And of course you have your 2D shmups, Radiant Silver Gun, Hyper Duel, and quite possibly the rarest game on the Saturn called Psychic Assassin Taomaru.
Wow.
It's very expensive because we did not get it a localized release, and there were only 7,500 copies that were made. It's all because Fox Interactive, the studio behind it, shut down.
Aw.
Alright. Missing 4 more. Let's see if I can find it in time. It's probably on some platform. What is it? Is it statues? No. It's always gonna
You
be
get
the
it next
most
time,
obvious place possible.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, there's 2. Where's the last 2?
Have you checked in the water fully?
Water. That actually might be. There they are, right there. Okay, hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh gosh, this is gonna be clutch. Time!
Nice.
Oh no, 2.5 minutes. Oh well, I know where they are now.
Yeah, exactly. There you go, mate. If anything, this will show that you can improve and you can do better.
I'll see if some of the consoles, you'll probably be great that you missed out on the 3DO, because there you're not missing out on anything, except for maybe plumbers don't wear ties.
Oh my god, that barely even qualifies as a game.
It's just a PowerPoint presentation.
It literally is. Like, that's the only time someone would not be exaggerating calling something that.
I actually had one of my friends start playing through it, and well, he couldn't take it because of how god-awful it was.
No, please. No more, Snake, no more.
Right, not letting these 2 rings slip past me this time.
You motherfuckers.
We'll end up going through the movie theater right after this time trial.
Okay. Is that the last thing we have to show?
Well, that'll be the last thing we show. There's also a little bit of the art gallery, and I'm gonna skip the history museum, though, because honestly, you don't really need to see all of that, because you'll basically know from your history, if you know Sonic, ever since you were a kid, about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade balloon that ended up hitting a lamppost and ended up deflating. Ironically.
Yeah, I don't know, that might be fun to show off, so why don't we do the rest of the art museum that and finish with the movies?
Right. Come on. Okay. Retake.
Yep, it's fine. 3rd time's the charm. Yeah, that poor Sonic balloon. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Right. Right. Remember to get those floating rings on those platforms last.
Mm-hmm. Retake the Rooster is here with us in spirit.
Going to Sonic Adventure 1, it's like the better of the two Dreamcast games, I kind of want to say. Mainly because it has a feel in the gameplay that actually feels like classic Sonic in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I remember playing SA1 for the first time in my town centre Odeon, which is a cinema, a theatre basically, and we got to play a little bit of Sky Chase, a little bit of Gamma's gameplay, a little bit of Sonic. It was good times. It was good times.
I actually rented a Dreamcast unit from Blockbuster, a local video rental store, and played the crap out of it.
Nice.
Oh, complete with the limited edition and amazing lip sync, might I add.
Oh, yes indeed.
Right. Go. Right. Right. Let's see. Next. Okay, this is gonna be clutch. As if I can remember where the last three rings are.
It was the same one she kept running past over and over.
Okay, refresh my 32-year-old memory.
They are on the ground level, like literally on the floor.
Oh, okay. That kind of narrows it down.
Fourth time's a charm, y'all. Hey, let it never be said that we can't stretch a tech demo to its utter limits.
Alright, I'm at 50.
Good stuff. Oh, look at this man. With his precision, he collects rings like a dynamo.
Collect those two next. Guess I'd say if a 3D Sonic game was done in this style, which is actually very similar feeling to Super Mario 64 shit. There we go.
Nice.
It probably would not work out. Okay, there's those three. Get those three over there.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget all the ground floor, like a complete circuit. Oh, you got the ones I was worried about. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, now for this one. Ah, missed that one. Oh well. I got 30 seconds left. Don't tell me I did it again. I did it again, didn't I?
What have you done, Snake?
Okay. I'm gonna find out where these rings are, and then memorize where they are so I don't forget.
I'm just enjoying this. I don't know about the rest of you.
This is basically a demonstration of my 10, 11-year-old self trying to... Fucking shit. Ugh. There they are, right near the start. Right near the start.
Ooh, look at me. I'm rings near the start.
Okay.
Right, just get all the ones on the ground floor and then go up.
Alright, I'll get these in complete circuit this time so I don't forget.
Thank you.
Got those. Alright, now head over to the other hill.
I'm not exactly sure what 3D Blast music I have on right now. It doesn't match up with what's on the screen. Do. Name that track, guys. Do.
Right. There's probably something missing on the ground.
Yep.
This is like my frustration with all the different passwords I have.
But you keep running right past them.
Oh, you... Wait, really?
They're under the stone arch, you silly.
Under the stone...
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
It's always those, most of the time.
Yep. It's okay, Snake. I believe in you, even if no one else does.
I mean, I could have sworn that they originally gave me much more time to get all the 100 rings, but guess not.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, remember those on the under the arch. Got all those. Get those under the arch. There we go.
Thank you. Yeah, it is basically a prototype for Sonic 1.
Right, now for the ones on the floating platforms.
Yeah, get those. You got the 3 near the start, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Get this one over here.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about 3D Blast either, Steven. Is it the music? Is it the graphical style? Is it the weirdly appealing gameplay of collecting things and putting them into a receptacle? We'll never know.
Alright, 8 left. I believe the 2 that I'm missing. Yeah, those.
Yes.
There we go. And... time!
Woo!
And there's a special stage ring right over there.
I've done streams of it, Stephen, but that's about it.
Right. Now that all the time trials are done, let's take a brief peek at the art gallery.
Mm-hmm.
So if you owned Sonic Screensaver back in the day, which also came with your PC disc of Sonic and Knuckles collection, you'll probably have recognized some of these prints.
Oh, my absolute favorite is the one of Tails standing outside in the snow while Sonic's just reading a book and not giving a shit.
I gotta flip through the art gallery and see that.
Uh-huh.
There's that Super Sonic one. Another one of Christmas time.
Yep.
The soccer image, which I think was also used for Classic Sonic's appearance in the Sonic Forces trailer, I think. At least the pose.
I like that one picture where it's implying that Sonic created a stadium by releasing a genie.
Alright.
I don't know what that's about.
We've looped around to it. Let's see if we can find that one with Sonic leaving Tails out in the cold.
I have to screen cap that.
Alright. There's one that I like. Sonic and Tails standing in front of, I guess, a SEGA amusement park.
Hey. I always wanted to visit, like, the SEGA amusement park in London, but I'm not sure if it's closed or not, no.
There it is. There it is.
I'm watching you, Sonic. I'm watching you read Don't Look at Him. Or disappear when the sun rises.
Tails of is taken to a whole new level. There's a Halloween one, which also got a modern variant some years ago, I think. Maybe. There's that one with CGI images of Sonic and a 2D hand-drawn Tails with a CG Death Egg.
Huh. Not unaesthetic.
And I believe there's another awesome one. Oh, there's one of Sonic and Eggman racing each other on motorcycles.
Okay, riding on motorcycles I get. What the fuck is up with Sonic waiting for a bus? That's like the antithesis of his character. Gotta go slow. Have fun public transportation.
I like this one. Eggman's hot air balloon deflating.
God damn it, Sonic, I just came to have a good time.
There's another cool one on airplanes. This is another one of my favorites. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles and a Flicky inside what is a SEGA mall.
Mm-hmm.
And also one of Sonic, Amy, and Tails performing at a live concert with fireworks in the background. That's an awesome one. Yeah, Knuckles, sure. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. Liar!
He is a filthy liar. Then again, what can you expect from someone whose best friend is a rock? Don't care for how Robotnik was just chilling in the bushes.
We've looped. Here's this last one of Sonic and Tails during the Saturn era. Floating in midair, playing on the Sega Saturn with Eggman on top of a building.
And Amy about to fucking crash and blimp into him.
Hey, look at me!
I'll take him down, and then Sonic will have to look at me.
Alright, that takes care of the art gallery. There's also a sound museum as well that has some tracks of all the tracks in the Sonic world, but we don't need to go there. What we're here is for the movie theater.
Oh, yes! Thank you, Gold. I think it's been a great marathon, yeah.
I spent a lot of time in the movie theater as a kid. I mean, if you know me and you're the type of Sonic fan that I am, and I guess by extension that Tom is as well, you spent a lot of time in the movie theater.
You know, I totally agree, mate.
And for what it's worth, picture yourself as a Sonic fan who's 10 years old. You'd seen the Sonic CD intro with Sonic Boom on the Sega CD, and then you come here to see that intro again, but then again, you get blown away by fluid animation and something that's just as awesome. I'm gonna crank it up for this.
Play them all, mate. Play them all. Don't forget to turn the volume back down when you're done.
Yep.
That's the emulation, Smoothers, don't worry about it. The black lines are not a figment of your imagination. It's not one of Robotnik's deadly speed traps.
Saturn emulation isn't perfect.
No, but you know what is? Sonic.
Exactly. Or to be more specifically, you can do anything, which is what you're hearing right now.
Otherwise known as Toot Toot, Sonic Warrior.
Love that part where the keyboard just goes up a couple pitches and Sonic zooms up the mountain.
Oh yeah.
Along with this part right here, spinning down the mountain. Oh, that is beautiful. Alright, now moving things back down here. Next thing of interest was also the ending, and I was kind of curious how they did that. Well, it's also the Japanese one, but they left some of the sound effects from the Japanese version in from the beginning. Actually, no, Agent Oreo to Sonic Warrior came from the Japanese version of Sonic CD, but I guess localization just failed, or they couldn't get the rights to Sonic Boom or something. I don't know, but they just decided, let's just localize this. We don't need to put any American stuff in here. Just only English text, and that's it. And they also combine both the good and bad endings as well.
Haha, both things are happening at the same time.
Along with the lost video portion of the infamous R2. Because once we get to the commercials, I have something special to add on there as well.
Oh, very good. Here's the series of lyrics to ponder. Excalibur is not that far. What do you mean? Give or take? Something, something, zoom, room, cosmic boom, that's okay, it's Sonic Boom. Yeah, I don't know either.
Time zone, checkout egg is never alone.
It's okay.
Alright.
Fun.
Alright. Open the emulator back up. Alright, and here is the day of the Man of the Year short that
Oh!
supposedly used for testing CGI, I think, from my old memory of reading online about this, but you'll actually hear some tune that's very familiar. That is, if you watch Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which I'm pretty sure you have.
Of course, it's not Robotnik's theme, is it?
It's in the Hall of the Mountain King, which is used and abused in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, okay.
When I heard this on my old Windows 95 computer, I just played the crap out of the MIDI file of that, complete with the old FM synthesis. It just sounds so dumb.
I gotta say the grain on the FMVs and whatnot is old video files, I should say, are doubly making me nostalgic.
Yeah. They actually had a video card that you could buy and put in your Saturn that gave the FMV sequences for Lunar the Silver Star story complete. Oh. Very high quality.
Nice.
And there you go, Metallic Madness present from the Japanese soundtrack.
And, like, no one thought to question why Sonic had suddenly grown a beard. Or a mustache, I should say. Haha, Sonic, I finally did it. I ruined your reputation.
I would have loved to see a continuation of that.
Oh well, Sonic is an asshole forever.
Yeah. And here's a curious one. Sonic CG image, unpublished. Which, this was curious. Like, forever remains a mystery to me. But from what I do know is that screenshots of this animation was showcased in a couple of magazines when rumors were floating about Sonic 4 being made.
Huh.
And this is also around the same time where Sonic Crackers was being showcased in screenshots.
Certainly colourful, I'll give it that. Oh my god, that Sonic model.
It's just making me think of Sonic 3D Blast, actually, from the quality.
A little bit, yeah. Must accelerate at a sensible pace.
That part right there was probably the best part of this animation right there. With Sonic just running at full speed.
It's like I'm watching a YouTube poop or something. Oh my god! You know the Sonic 4 boss music, that's playing now on my 3D Blast soundtrack because that's where it came from, and it fits so well with this.
Well, let it be said, the end portion right there, it is a perfect illustration of what Sonic should be, just Looney Tune cartoon shenanigans. Alright, now for the commercials. You were saying?
We're not far off from the end of the stream now, just a couple more things.
Right. So, I prepared a little something. I'm going to do my best to go back and forth between the emulator window and also OBS, because I did a little bit of extra work in preparing for this, so enjoy.
Okay. Let's see what Snake's got for us. He didn't tell me anything, so I'm gonna be just as surprised as you. Yeah, he very kindly did subs and whatnot for us.
Yeah, I tried to sub all of them. I wasn't able to get the the A Sonic 2 commercial or Sonic Spinball.
That's fine, mate.
But I got, like, pretty much almost all of them. So let's check out the B commercial, which is more interesting of the two.
Huh.
This animation looks really good. I kind of wish something came of that. Oh. Okay, I messed up on that one. Oh well.
No worries. It's live. You'll never want to stop playing the game. As of today, I am awesome.
You guys missed it, but the translation for that first part was the Super Hedgehog who's a smash hit in America is coming to Japan. His name is Sega Sonic, the Hedgehog!
Yeah.
No idea why he's called Sega Sonic, but whatever. Alright. Now for the Sonic 2 commercial, which I'll try my best to translate some of the parts I was able to get. Sonic is back with his new friend Tails. And this talks about one, exceed the scale and action of the previous game. High-speed action.
Nice.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And you also see the beta logo for Sonic 2 as well. Animated, might I add. Alright. Now for the B commercial.
Yeah. Yeah, that creepy CGI stop motion Sonic will be seeing me in my nightmares tonight. Who is that running behind Sonic? Is it his shame? His past failures? No, it's Tails.
Is it Princess Elise that he's trying to run from? Running from the shame of being kissed by a human?
Yes, that would fall under past failures. Well, future failures.
So, now, if you remember the 90s, let's dial the 90s up to 11.
Yes, please.
Oh, you guys didn't see that? Oh well. Here we go.
Hey, come on!
Okay.
This commercial's so dumb, I love it.
What are you fucking nerd? Why aren't you playing Sonic? Oh well, I will accelerate you into entropy. You will be dust.
Non-stop power play. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 from Mega Drive.
That's the kind of commercials that we really should have had more of.
I'm just gonna put that on Twitter without context.
Just a gif of that guy looking at a game cartridge box and just going at supersonic speed.
It's like this malevolent force of nature, this Jin living inside a Sonic the Hedgehog box, comes to life and like runs the guy to his doom.
American funky action! Sonic Spinball!
Donnie will love it and never stop fucking talking about it.
Alright, let's go over to Sonic Chaos.
Yeah, that's my jam.
Sonicとテイルスがゲームギアで大暴れ。手のひらサイズの超音速アクションソニック&テイルスプラス1がお買い得。
I think that last part was talking about, like, Sonic and Tails coming with a Game Gear as well.
Yeah, it looks like a packing.
Yeah, they did that with multiple games. Alright, let's go over to Triple Trouble, otherwise known as Sonic and Tails 2.
Yeah, did you skip CD or are we coming back to that?
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
そして新キャラファン盛りだくさんで最新作ソニック&テイルス2
I couldn't translate that last part or something like that, but whatever.
You should have just left like a sentence line of question marks or something.
That would have been choice. Right. And here's one for Sonic Drift, which we never got until the Gems collection. I take it you're not a fan of Drift.
Well, you know, could mean many things, but yes, it means exactly what you think it does in this context.
ソニックのライバルはテイルス、エミドクターエッグマンこりゃ負けられませんよ手のひらサイズのカーレースソニックドリフトゲームギアから
Oh, Game Gear car size race. That's what he's saying. Okay. Alright. Now for the most awesome commercial of them all, Sonic CD.
Oh yeah.
Mega CD.
究極兵器メタルソニック最速にして最強のライバル出現がソニックを熱く過激にする過去へ未来へ超音速アクションは時空をも超えた
Gosh, I love You Can Do Anything.
That's pretty dope.
From Mega CD.
That's pretty good CGI for the time it came out as well.
Oh, yeah, 93.
Jesus.
Alright, now the event you've all been waiting for. Sonic, the OVA trailer. I nerded out about this back in the day and was really wanting to see something like this in English. And then it came over here in 1999.
Wow. My hyper metal Sonic.
Something about this kind of music that fits with Sonic's attitude, especially like how Eggman has been ingrained with classic Japanese animation. And yes, that says Sarah.
I guess I was like her, just Japanese or there, no?
Yeah, yeah, it's Sera, S-E-R-A, whatever.
突如破壊神ブラックエッグマンと名乗るどこの馬の骨ともわからんやつがロボット
Yeah, I stole this from the subbed version. I don't care.
God of Destruction, Black Eggman. What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't think that was localized on the DVD version or something. I think it was called Dark Eggman.
Yeah.
Or they just redubbed it. I can't remember which.
It's cool.
Oh, that says Sonic vs. Metal Sonic. It was released in 2 volumes, so 2 30-minute tapes. And this was around 1996 when these 2 were released.
I think it still looks good, honestly.
Yeah. Easily the best video inside the movie theater.
Oh, of course, mate. Can't be beat.
Alright. Well, we're done here with Sonic World. There's only one thing left to do. We're gonna enter the special stage ring. Step on the platform and jump inside.
Kind of curious, actually.
And this is the credits for all of Sonic Jam.
Huh. Well,
It was a short run.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun with this, though.
Honestly, this is the only way that this possibly could end with a SEGAthon and all.
Yeah, we tried so hard to keep the Sonic games down, but it went from 2 to like 6, including this one. But thank you, Snake, for everything you've done in the marathon, mate. You did a great job, as did everyone here. Flame, obviously, Nat and Spar for contributing help, Neo and Tesnakera for running their games. Let's see, Donnie, I don't think really did anything, but he was in the chat, so shout out to him. Tanner, Volk, Stefan, Kato, MBM, even though he's not here, Richie for singing his little heart out, and just God bless everyone involved in this. Our final total was $4,200.71 for Child's Play. It's a beautiful thing. You've made a lot of kids happy, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what's happening, but we will be back in January or so for another, like, slightly smaller, more intimate charity marathon.
Can't wait to see what that turns out to be.
Well, you'll know the second we stop recording, mate. But any final thoughts before we shut this up?
I'm really glad that I got to play Phantasy Star Online with Volk for charity. I really enjoyed playing Sonic World again for you guys, and also translating all the commercials as much as I could for you guys. It calls Sonic Where You Can Do Anything Sonic Theme Song 93 for some reason. Those are pretty much my final thoughts, and thank you guys for donating. You're going to make a lot of children happy.
I'm just running down the time until these credits are done, honestly. So, mind telling everyone about Sonic Zeros on August 11th? Is that a charity marathon you guys are running? Because if so, check out the FTCR thing of Sonic Zeros on August 11th. When I get the details, I will be able to tell you about it. I'm slowing down my speech so I can hear what he has. Okay, yeah, it's a charity thing. Very nice. So yeah, stay tuned to FTCR for their and yeah, thanks so much for sticking with us for this SEGAthon, guys. It's been a hell of a lot of fun, and I guess we'll see you in January. Bye bye.
See you later.